Yes, good evening. Welcome to, what night is it? Monday night on the eModels channel, emodels.co.uk. It's us live. Yes, I'm back. Yes, I wasn't here last time because I had guests. Yeah, I won't tell them what I was really doing because I just told the others what I was doing last week. But yes, hello. Yes, it's Monday night. It's the last show before 2023. It's the last show of the year. Welcome. Yes, there's a very special event tonight because the Sprouts are on. They've actually been on for 2 weeks now.
I do like
this
Sprouts.
Time next week it'll all be over. We'll be on the Boxing Day and eating cold turkey sandwiches and watching what's
cuddling our bellies where we've eaten too much.
Yeah, so, be a bit pointless doing watching your belly next week because everybody know what it is.
Yeah, belly bitch, turkey. Yeah.
Turkey.
The thing is, you won't be able to do anything but watch your belly because it'll be there. You'll be like,
yeah.
Sprouts.
Fatness.
Sprouts.
Ooh, Sprouts.
Pigs in blankets. Where did pigs in blankets come from? Never had them when I was a kid.
The oven.
Just became a thing, didn't it?
Yeah, never heard of pigs in blankets when I was a kid.
I think it's an American thing. I think we gave them like cheese square hedgehogs, and they gave us pigs in blankets.
The famous cheese square hedgehog. Yes.
Don't see them in the wild anymore.
Potato with tin foil over
Yeah.
it.
Cheese, pineapple, cheese, pineapple, pickle.
Or sausages.
Sausages.
Sausages and pineapple.
Sausage hog.
Yes. The bobbins, no Sprouts, please. They are filth. Oh, they're not
Sprouts are great. Shut up.
Yeah, there's Satan's spawn of Sprouts. Don't do Sprouts.
Send all your Sprouts to me.
Sprouts are lovely. Send half of them to me. Sprouts with bacon bits. Oh. You can tell Chris likes Sprout because he's dressed like a Sprout.
Sprouts are only good for one thing: missiles.
No, they're good for another thing.
Oh, I can't bear the things.
Propulsion.
Sprout wind.
Sprout wind. Sprint.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
I really want Sprouts now.
Yeah. So anyway, we're all here tonight. All of us are all here. We're all here tonight. All four of us for the last show of 2022. So make the best of it. And we've got a giveaway. If you haven't commented from the last week's video, go and do it now. Hurry up. Yep. Go and do it. Make a comment of why Foxx and I weren't here last week.
Yeah. Go now. Get to the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments.
You can win a 1/72 scale B52, I think it was. No, yes. Yes.
And it's my what's in store. And this week, everybody wins because it's so easy.
Have you got all the hamsters ready, Ted? Have you got a box of hamsters?
All the hamsters are lined up, ready to go. I've ordered in extra hamsters. There's a big
because we've just decided now we're just instead of just using the hamsters to clean the tubes, we'll just send you a hamster when you win.
Yeah, one, it's that easy that you're going to win because it's easy, and two, we're sending out hamsters that if you haven't won for the rest of the year, we're sending one out anyway. So everybody gets a hamster.
We'll send you a hamster for every week you didn't win.
Down the tubes.
And for a change this week, you get a ching if you finish the thing, don't they, Ted?
Yes, you get a thing or a chink.
There you go, chink for a dink.
For a think, yeah.
You get a little drinky winky for it.
The beauty of that, Ted, is every time you do that, you get to refill your glass, mate.
Well, that's it. That's it this way. If you finish the thing, you can either ask for a ding or you can ask for a chink. So there we go. Yeah, it's a special Christmas
And
edition.
he'll be like, oh, my ice cubes have gone. I need to go and get a refill.
Oh look, the ice has melted. I'll have to go and get. Yeah, I'll have to go and get a refill.
We have an inner determination to get Ted drunk.
I don't think we need to help him with that one.
No, we don't do it.
Any insistence at all with that kind of shenanigan.
Yeah, remember, children, drink responsibly, and there's no alcohol appearing on this show. It's all
Remember,
done behind.
don't drink and host. Don't drink and live. See what I did there? Don't drink and live. I like that.
Yeah, it's all done behind the scenes before and after we go on air.
It's just
I
tea.
think Ted's
It's tea.
got a stunt drink today. It's actually cold tea that he drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a prop.
I'm stunt drinking for the team.
My dad did some amateur dramatics once many years ago, and he had to play, as a Scotsman, he had to play surprisingly a drunken Scotsman. So he had to spend the entire 2-hour play walking around drinking like whiskey in a glass, doing his lines. And of course, it was just cold tea. So he had to spend 2 hours just drinking glass after glass of cold tea every night for like 2 weeks. He hated it.
Oh,
It's just black tea in the glass. He's like, oh. Now, don't forget, folks, we have an extra giveaway this week as well.
Yes, we've got a special end of season giveaway.
Very special.
Stay tuned till you find out what it is.
it's a good one.
It's a special one for the end of the year. I badgered and badgered and badgered, and James' mate went, go on then.
Is it a badger?
Red Lens says, can I get a chink as I finally finished all of the Conquest models? Now I'm going to start an Imperium.
Ooh, nice one.
Tell you what you can do. What we'll do for that, as it's a special Christmas edition, you can have a ding and a. There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm feeling
I can
generous.
see me going left in this, deaf in this ear by the end of the night.
Yeah, I'm feeling generous because it's Christmas.
Paul Allen Ryder says, ditto Fox, sprouts and bacon bits. Absolutely. Anders Ericsson's in. He says, having a terrible man cold here, regularly coughing my lungs out. Glad you're here to get my mind on something else.
Absolutely. Don't forget as well, belly and bench. What's in the belly, what's on the bench, and what is your beverage of choice, folks.
Yes, I've got a bad cough as well, Anders, so if I mute myself, I'll be in
And
sympathy.
a special one this week. What do you hope Santa's going to bring next week?
Yeah.
What have you put on your I've been good all year, promise you Santa, here's my list? What do you put on your good boy list? Or good
I got
girl?
a mail from HMRC saying, please do your tax return. I sent one back saying, haha, did it 6 months ago, bye. That's my Christmas present to myself. Now, don't forget, of course, this is, I'll do my terms and conditions, this is, of course, the eModels show, because nobody remembered, for eModels.co.uk, your one-stop shop.
For all your modelling needs.
That's it. I don't know why I was waiting for Ted to say that. It's my line. A one-stop shop for all your model making needs. Don't forget, of course, if you're watching this and you're not in the live chat, come and join the live chat. If you're watching it embedded somewhere else, click on the YouTube icon on the right-hand side, on that side of the video player, and you can watch it on YouTube and join the live chat. And you should do, because we have a good time in the live chat anyway. We'll do our best to read comments, but we're all old and rubbish, so do give us a, put your comments in big fat capital letters, or as Ted would say,
Bold.
put them in bold. I'm going to get left deaf in that area, aren't I? And don't forget, of course, keep it family friendly in the chat, and please do refrain from discussing other model retailers. It is a show for eModels, so don't talk about other model shops in the chat. That's not cool. Other than that, have a good time tonight, and stick around for the extra special giveaway, which will perhaps generate a small amount of trouser tentage amongst the crowd, perhaps. Or some of the crowd. Obviously not some of the crowd may not be able to do such things.
Paul Lewis finished a new 124th new 124th Audi R8 LMS. Ding, please. Ding.
I'm pretty sure Nunu's that the vacuum cleaner off of Teletubbies.
Yeah.
What, Nunu?
Nunu.
Mark Shellard, Jeff Light, oh no, sorry, go back again. Even Graham McRobert said, would like a SWS Phantom 2 Navy at 148 from Santa.
Oh, nice
I
choice.
didn't know Santa made models. Never heard of them before. The sound effects remind me of Golden Age radio broadcasts, says Jeff. Candygram from long ago.
Talking of sound, I take it audio and video is okay, folks, if you can just let us all know.
Yes. Mark Shellard says, put that finger down, we don't know where it's been. Probably me. And Paul Ryder says, braised gammon and chips, belly. Bench 1350 Enterprise refit with lights and sound.
Oh, nice.
I mean Star Trek, not the aircraft carrier, obviously.
Lee Barrett's finished an Airfix 172nd AM60. Do you want a ding or do you want a chink? You'll have to let us know, bro. What am I hoping for from Santa? I know what's coming from Santa. He's bringing me a chainsaw sharpening tool.
Have you got
Oh
chains?
my God.
You have to like sharpen each individual.
Yeah, he'd sharpen each individual chain.
Are we going to get the Tedchus Chainsaw Massacre? Come on, I haven't even had a drink.
See, I could just see now this scene of domestic bliss. Mrs. Ted and Ted. Mrs. Ted's there, and she's doing some embroidery. And she says, "Ted, dear, would you like to do the garden fence this year and replace all the decking?" And Ted's there going, like cleaning his, like sharpening his teeth, going,
Yeah.
"Nope."
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't ask me things like that when I've got a chainsaw in my hand.
Yeah, where's Ted at? He's upstairs sharpening his chainsaw.
Yeah. Candygram says, I asked Santa for a self-decluttering workbench. Good choice,
Oh,
Jeff.
that'd be good.
Is there such a
Yeah,
thing?
that'll be ideal. Yeah, we should forget that one.
Everyone's saying audio and video's all good.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers for that. Thanks for that.
Hey, Cole, do you think we can get away with saying we finished our stompers?
Yeah, I think we can.
Yeah, me and Colin both finished our orc stompers, Ted.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah,
well done.
everything.
Fox don't get a ding, but can I have one, please,
I-
Ted? Because you
I
are
get
the
a ding.
best.
I told you it'd be the
Why,
mean one.
why don't I get a ding?
Oh, my God.
Go on, then.
Oh, bless you.
I feel compelled not to say who Mama Wolf's favourite tonight is, then.
Oh, Lammerkins. God, that narrows it down then.
Yeah, you get a lot.
Oh, I wonder who that could be then.
Mama Wolf's favourite tonight is
Is it the default answer?
Colin.
Said anymore.
Oh, really?
But
That surprises me.
But I may take it back, seeing as you just tried to throw me under the bus.
Oh, Wibblekins, I'll tell your mum then.
She'll take it back off you as well.
And she'll take your sprouts away.
Lee
would.
Barrett finished a pair of 1/16th figures from ICM as a tribute to QE2. A ding, please.
Nice one.
I have to say, do you remember last year when Mama Wolf was really poorly and she ordered like 48 cans of sprouts, which we still haven't figured out what to do with. This year she ordered some mince pies. We now have
dear.
76 mince pies that run out 5 days after Christmas.
Okay, well, that's
Yeah,
ages yet.
but knowing your love for mince pies, I'm sure you'll snaffle a lot of them bad
Trust me,
boys.
just eating one box of Mr. Kipling six mince pies. Eat all that box in one go, and you're like.
See, but I know how your
you've only got
brain
10 a
works.
day,
You're
you're
sitting there now. Yeah, you're sitting there now wishing she had ordered 600 pot noodles in chicken and mushroom, ain't you?
Yeah, I could eat all them before the 28th of December, no problem.
What I discovered the other day was flaky pastry mince pies. Do you know, like an Eccles cake? Foxx,
Yeah.
like an Eccles
Yeah,
cake.
Eccles cake.
Pastry-
Oh, Eccles cakes.
Do like them.
mince pies with that pastry on it. Oh,
What are those other things that are a bit like Eccles cakes, but they're not Eccles cakes? There's two.
yeah,
There's
it's a
Eccles-
different. Yeah, it's
What
a
are
mince
those Eccles-
pie. I bet it's probably a mince pie shaped Eccles cake.
Well, no, what's the other thing that's a bit like an Eccles cake? I was trying to think this the other day, and it was like there's an Eccles cake and there's a.
Yeah. I've
there's
had
another
Eccles.
thing-
I know the one you mean, but I can't think the name of it. I thought it was a Pontefract cake, but that's
No,
something
that's licorice.
completely different, isn't it? Yeah.
There's something that's like an Eccles cake, but it's called something, and it's like, oh, I like both of them. Now I'm thinking about potato cakes.
People in chat tell us.
Please, Santa, can I have my building mojo back? Had a look at the bench, but started coughing, so realised it's not a good combo with small parts. Says I.
No, it's not,
No.
mate.
No.
Yeah.
Need brandy butter for the mince pies, says Highland Boy.
Yeah.
Well, they're only like Mr. Kipling mints, but they're not. Just... Paul Lewis says belly king prawn vindaloo with garlic naan. That's just stay away from him for about 3 days.
It's asking for trouble, isn't he?
Yeah, just put some sprouts in with that. Bench 125th AMT Ford F100 Coca-Cola pickup truck beverage beer.
Oh, nice one.
And Scale Model Ninja says good evening all. Welcome.
Hello, Ross. How you doing, geese?
Yeah,
Harry
up to date
Marwick
with
says
that.
good evening. Hello, Harry.
and with the Christmas coming up as well, I've got the
Christmas.
box. have you got your box of chocolates in? You know, for watching in front of the telly. I'll show you what we've got. Hang on, I'll be.
He's
dear.
going downstairs to get my
Ted's
alcohol.
He's
excuse
going
to go
down
and
to get a
fill his glass
refill,
up.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a tin of Quality Street and a tin of Miniature Heroes ready.
Yeah, if we hear a resounding clink,
Do. Here's my box
Yeah,
of chocolates.
we didn't buy just one box. We bought another box
Yay.
and another box
oh, good man.
and another box. So we've got all these chocolates to eat.
Other boxes are available.
Other
Yeah.
boxes are available.
That'll do us for Christmas Day. What we
Yeah.
do for Boxing Day. Good job the shops are up. Good job the shops are open on Boxing Day.
Yeah, you'd be desperate to run to the shops there.
So have you got your chocolates and your mince pies and what else do you get for Christmas? Chocolate covered Brazil nuts.
Ooh, not them.
Dates.
Brandy snaps.
Oh, brandy snaps. They're
Do you remember them, the little rolled up crunchy things?
they're blasted back to the 70s brandy
I know.
snaps, aren't they?
I always wanted them like before they went crunchy. I wanted them to be soft.
Oh yeah, if you leave them a day or so they go soft, don't they, on the plate?
You can munch them all into a big ball.
Andy Preston says Belgian bun cake.
Who?
Is
No.
that the thing for an Eccles cake?
No, there's Eccles cakes and there's something else.
Yeah.
You get it from a corner shop. I can't remember what it's called. I remember it in 3 in the morning.
AJ says he's finished the Revell Saturn 5 with all the fit issues. Definitely a ding. Yeah, he deserves a double ding for that.
Ooh. Will a ding be awarded for finishing a box of chocolates? Asks Jeff.
Those chocolates are a giveaway, says Classic Model Building.
A
No.
giveaway for Ted's face.
Me. I always get left with what the wife calls the gunky ones in the bottom of the box.
The caramels, maybe like.
Toffee and coffee.
Oh no, I like the
Yeah.
coffee ones. I don't know anybody that actually likes the chewy toffee ones apart from Mum. And she's got like 3 teeth. So.
I like the chewy toffee ones. It's just Mrs. Ted doesn't like the softies. You know, like the chocolate creams, things like that. She doesn't.
I like the little fudge diamonds from Quality Street. They're nice. Or was that Rosie's? I can't remember.
Chorley cake.
Here's one. Could be a Chorley cake. Could be Chorley cake. Here's a question though. Let's also start the fight for the Brits in the audience. Quality Street or Cadbury's Roses?
Roses.
Quality
Quality
Street.
Street.
I think Quality Street.
It's down to you, Carl. It's 2 for Quality Street, 1 for Roses.
It's going to be Roses, mate.
Southern boys are going Roses. Northern boys are going Quality Street.
I think you get more variety in Roses.
It's the north-south divide. It's the north-south divide.
No, hang on.
Island Boy says Banbury cakes.
Box of roses.
No, I've never heard of a Banbury cake.
Yeah, if you don't want them
I
roses,
think the only
Ted, send
one
them
I
down.
like in roses, hazel twirl and country fudge in roses.
Country
That's all.
fudge. Yeah, I want a bit of that.
Takes four of the
not
plastic.
Welsh cakes. I've never heard of Welsh cakes. It could be Chorley cakes. Could be Chorley cakes. I'm thinking of because I'm sure they're kind of the same
I think something in the back of
kind
my
of
mind.
flat,
Chorley
thick
cakes.
thing that looks like an Eccles cake, but it's not an Eccles cake. It's
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Do like an Eccles cake.
I know, yeah, you get them in packs of, and I'm still thinking about potato cakes now. Though.
Paul Lewis says Quality Street.
Good lad, is the right
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah, Quality Street. It has to be
Clearly,
Quality
Roses
Street.
is.
Yeah,
for the
but
southern-
he's
it's for the Ponty
northern
Southerners.
as well, see? So it's
Oh,
got to be
yeah,
a
see?
north-south divide, innit, Chris?
Yeah, Ponty Southerners like their roses.
It's probably because they don't get roses up there. They have to have them airlifted in, mate, from the other side of the
Because
border,
nothing
don't they?
grows.
Yeah.
Because it's grim up north.
Yeah, I think if you think people think they're posh if they eat roses, that's what it is. You see.
Yeah, it's probably, you've got to eat them with your pinky raised, Ted, is
Oh,
that?
absolutely. Yeah. Anyway.
like that.
Yeah, you serve them on your saucer with your cup of tea, don't you?
That'd be a big cup of tea with a little chocolate on the side.
Yeah,
Can't
it's
be
got
too
to
close to the
be,
side,
got to
though,
be
'cause
Earl
it'll melt.
Grey then.
Yeah, and if you don't like the person, give them one of the really hard caramel ones. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas here up north, you get given a mug of tea and you get offered the box. You get offered the tin of roses, the tub of
No,
roses.
here up north, you just get a mug of tea and a box of hobnobs, and there you go, have that.
Yeah, there you go.
Anders
right
says,
properly,
very little
not
of the
not.
food you mention is common here in Sweden. I'm desperately trying to think of a translation of Swedish typical Christmas food, but can't manage.
Somehow I think Swedish typical Christmas food will be completely alien to all four of us.
Even the
Because it probably
translation
all
wouldn't
involves
mean anything
meat.
to us, I don't
It's
think.
probably all
Now, is it,
meat-based.
is it just us and the Americans that do turkey? Anders, what do you have turkey in Sweden, or do you have some fish or
My
duck?
my
or
brother lives in Memphis, and he says they don't do turkey over there because they have turkey at
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
we
They
tend
often
to
have lamb and stuff
vary
at
it.
Christmas.
Sometimes we have turkey, sometimes we have gammon, sometimes we have a bit of goose. It depends on, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's saying like where he is, at least in Memphis and Tennessee, turkey's not that common at Christmas. 'Cause you've had
Steve
it for-
Spencer Beanie, Chris says roses.
Yeah, but he's a southern boy again.
I think he's just up Paul's Fox's way, isn't he, Steve?
Is he? I thought it was a bit further
Paul Allen
south than
Ryder,
that.
Paul Allen Ryder, who Colin completely ignored because he's given a different answer. It's a quality street always.
Absolutely, southern bias, mate. You know.
No, it's not Banbury cake, Andy. Never heard of a Banbury cake.
Yeah, I think the Welsh cake might be the thing.
No, never heard of a Welsh cake. I've heard of Chorley cake. I might be getting Chorley cake and
I think Chorley cake.
Eccles cake.
My
Yeah, might be.
apologies, Chorley cake, not Welsh cake. Yeah,
Chorley.
Chorley,
No
Chorley.
idea what
Better than a
about
Preston cake or a Bolton cake. Do you want a Bolton cake? Oh God, no.
now. We haven't done the factoids yet. We're going to
Oh
be
yeah,
cross.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
factoids
Jim.
and spoon.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, folks. I was in my own little world then. Zoned out there. Yeah.
Zoomed out, weren't
I
you?
was, wasn't I? I was like, yeah. Yeah. Total, yeah. Segue there.
When Chris said we haven't done the factoids, that was the giveaway.
It's because Fox was rambling, and I thought, well, I've got another couple
I
of
don't
minutes
ramble.
here.
Fox
I'll
is
just-
always rambling,
I'll
so
just-
I thought I'd better interrupt you.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, well done, Chris. Yeah, factoid. In 1974, a pioneering Altair 8800 microcomputer was first put on sale in the US. It was a do-it-yourself computer kit for $397. It used switches for input and flashing lights as a display. The demand for the machine exceeded the manufacturer's wildest expectations, and it was the predecessor for the Apple II, which followed later on that year. Back in the days when computers come as kits, we was trying to think of this the other month, Fox, weren't we, in one of our streams,
Yeah.
as to what the computer was, and it was the Altair, mate.
See, I was getting confused because I was trying to think of Altair, but all I was thinking of was things like the early Moog synthesizers, which were,
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
confused.
Got some births for you folks. On this day in 1943, an American art surgeon who made the first human implant of a permanent artificial heart, the Jarvik 7, was born. A William C. De Vries. Yeah, got that right. So he was born on that very day.
Is that
And the
art with an
patient-
H or art with an artist?
Oh, art
Is
with
that
an
art?
H, mate.
Art with an H.
Yeah, your old tickety boo, mate. One of them. Who else was there? British biologist whose research into chromosomes influenced the basic concepts of hereditary mechanisms was born. His name was Cyril Dean Darlington. He was born in 1903.
Nice one, Cyril.
Yeah, see what you did there, mate. What else have we got? We've got we've got a Belgian parasitologist and paleontologist who discovered the life cycle of tapeworms. Interesting. Was born.
But he was
called,
fun at parties.
yeah, called P. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah.
All
Pierre.
he ever served was raw pork.
Absolutely. His name was Pierre Joseph van Beneden. What else did he do? He directed his attention to invertebrates and marine invertebrates. There we go. We got some deaths coming up, folks.
Definitely.
Death of the week. We've got a Japanese electronics pioneer who founded a small post-war radio company that grew into the Sony Corporation, called Masaru Ibuka. He died in 1998 at the age of 90. Wow, interesting. Oh God, we've got a Russian physicist who played a key role in the development of the old Soviet Union's nuclear weapons and physics research, called Yuli Borisovich Kariton. He began his career as a researcher in chemical physics with an F, studying combustion. I thought I'd get that one.
F-I-double-Z.
Yeah, physics. Explosion effects. In 1926 to 28, he studied and worked in Ernest Rutherford's laboratory in Cambridge.
I want a degree in explosion effects. That'd be great.
But that would be the nuts, wouldn't it, mate?
What do you do for a living? Explosions. Woohoo!
Who else have we got? I'm just, oh yeah, here we go. US mechanical engineer who died in 1933 at the age of 57, called Herbert Thacker, even, with an H, a T and an H.
And an F.
Early in his career as a machinist and draftsman for a railroad, he invented a braking control for trains, having several locomotives and a mechanism to regulate braking power. There you go.
So you
and
invented a
last
brake,
up, but no means least, a German psychiatrist who recognised the disease that was named after him, Alois Alzheimer. In November 1901, a 51-year-old female patient with signs of dementia had been admitted to hospital where he was working, and he reported on this patient. The title of his lecture that he gave was, and wait for it. This is German, mate. Suppose the clue's in the fact that he was a German physicist. Uber with one of them. Uber Ieni Eginen Taji Rankakan Dungun Irirind. There you go.
What?
Don't get into
it's
it.
apparently
No,
a peculiar disorder of the cerebral cortex.
Ambulance for Festa.
I saved it right at the end, Fox. I very nearly
If you hadn't
mispronounced
said
it.
that was German, I wouldn't have had a clue.
I think that was pretty good. I think it's because it had one of them in it. So,
Had the little flicky.
yeah, no, flummity flum. There you go, folks. So my German lessons are really paying off, aren't they?
Important information. We have someone in chat who's been missing for a long time from the eModels chat.
Yes.
Skullfish.
Oh, good man. Hello, geez. How you
I don't
doing,
have a
mate?
skullfish button, I'm afraid. You haven't got a skullfish button, have you, Chris?
My skullfish button died ages ago, and I didn't bother fixing it. 'Cause it was
Yeah.
never here. So.
Yeah.
See what
Oh,
happens when
poor
you don't
old,
turn up? Your button gets killed off.
poor old skullfish.
You
It's
lose your
good to see
button.
you about, mate.
Yeah, welcome back. And
Jeff.
Anders has come back with a question about, do they have turkey in Sweden? Turkey was more common earlier in the days in Sweden. His grandparents served it on Boxing Day. It seems to have been forgotten now. So they must have something else in Sweden.
Yeah. Paul
It's a
Allen
wonderful.
Ryder has a bit of goose for Crimbo. Yeah. I had pie and mash one Christmas just for a change. Fancy pie mash and liquor.
I thought they all just gathered around the Christmas Volvo and ate Christmas
See what we did
Volvo.
there.
Where we are, Jeff says tamales are a Christmas time favourite around here. That's in the US of A type place.
Oh, nice.
Mark Shellard says celebrations because of the crunchy bars. Here's the thing, right? I'm not a big fan of crunchies because I don't like the texture of the stuff inside. But when you get a box of miniature heroes, the crunchies in there are kind of softer and squishier, and I really love those because they taste the same.
Yeah, the honeycomb ain't as hard, is it?
Yeah, it's like, oh, why can't the big bars be like squishy like that?
Is it because they're
See,
smaller?
people moan about the celebrations because of too many bounties, but I do like a bit of the old coconut bounty, you know?
I like the bounties. I'm
Well,
sure
yeah.
that's-
When you have a bounty, you can eat it for hours, can't you?
Yeah.
I think that was just made up to get PR.
Celebrations, hang on.
Yeah, people are, apparently it was voted the nation's least favourite. It's like, send them to me then.
In a poll of like 5 people or something.
Yeah, so if you don't like the bounties in your celebrations, put them in a bag and send them to Festa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But send them to me first and I'll check them for quality. Jeff also says he has a functional replica of an Altair 8800. And I
Oh,
worked
nice.
I worked for a fellow who was one of the original engineers there.
Anders has also got a list of things for Colin to say.
Oh,
yeah.
here's a list of dishes for Colin.
There we go. I'm not even going to look at the comment. I'm going to try and guess them. Just from
I've got to
listening
lean
to it.
forward because I'm trying to read it all. So, Jill Skinker, Jansen's Fret Elsie, Revburn Cottlebuller, Rod Betts Salad, oh my God, Vault Rod, Inglad Stitzel, and more. It's like smorgasbord. There you go.
Oh, we got that bit right at the end. Oh,
Yeah, got smorgasbord, right? Smorgasbord.
Steve says ban the bounty. Finger a shame, finger a
Finger a
shame.
shame.
I don't like bounty.
Bounties are
You
good.
can keep your bounties.
Bounties are good. It's me and Cole.
Yeah, Southern
Diagonal brothers.
Division's forming here. I can see it.
No. Well, yeah, because like me and Cole. There you go. So me and Cole feel like buddies.
That's all
Do you
right.
like bounties? Do you like bounties, Ted?
I love bounties. I like bounties because you have one at your break. You know, you have a bounty at your morning break, and you get to the afternoon break, and you think,
See, I thought Chris was going to do the opposite and put himself full screen and have us three bounty lovers on the side.
Well, I could just do that. You know.
Ain't it, eh? I can do that.
You know what's a good Christmas tradition, though, Cole?
What?
Peas.
Peas? Yeah, I like peas. Or I could change it and be seasonal. I like sprouts. I was a sprout once.
Nah, it don't work.
No, it don't, doesn't it?
It's gotta be peas. Because
Yeah, I
peas are
like
the least
peas.
exciting. Sprouts are mildly exciting, so it doesn't really...
Anders says 5 of 5. You are learning. My Swedish elocution lessons are coming along. Coming along well.
I'm sure you mean electrocution.
That's the one, isn't it? Is it? No, is it
No,
education?
Swedish... as long as you didn't mean Swedish elongation, because that's a whole different thing. You get a special
Oh, is
device
it?
for that.
That's one of them. I don't know why I'm doing that. Austin Powers. Yeah.
Yeah, I know why you're doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that
Right,
whole vacuum
tell you
or
what,
something.
can we do the what's in store? I'll put Foxx full screen to do the terms and conditions for it. 'cause
Oh,
we
hello.
like it.
"Oh, it is what? Yeah, it's
Doesn't
what's
expect
in
it.
store. It's my what's in store." Yes, over.
Yeah.
Oh,
We couldn't find Fox today, so we
Over
brought
to-
David
over to
Bellamy in instead.
Nearly did something then. Nearly
I know
said
you
something.
did.
Yes, welcome. When I say welcome, it's not the start of the show. Yes, it's what's in store time. That time of the show when we do what's in store. Carry on. No, yes, of course. Ted has gathered together some fine items from the eModel store. There is something in common to all of them. There is a theme, an overarching... I'm doing my amateur dramatics thing. Overarching theme. I've been to drama class.
Should we
Overarching theme
get
to all of
Ted
these
to do the
items.
what's in store in the medium of dance?
Yeah, interpretive
That
dance.
would be good.
And mime. You've got to do it in mime, Ted.
Yeah. I
yes,
still
so
think we should get him to do a what's in store on types of gin.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I've
eModels don't
looked,
sell
but they
gin.
didn't have any.
You've typed that in as a search, didn't you? Gin.
Well, every model will just have the word free in it.
Yeah.
Or just the word mine. So yes, there'll be a number of items. There will be a theme. The whole point of this game is completely rubbish because we don't have anything to give away. But we might send you some hamsters through the eModels vacuum tubes that you've all had installed in your houses when you were out and you don't realise it because they're invisible.
Yeah, I'll have
so
to hurry
Ted's
up
gonna-
and send. I have to hurry up and send these hamsters off because they're eating all the chocolates.
Yeah, they'll go off. They'll go off. So yeah, he's going to go through the items. Don't put anything in chat until he comes back and says, "What is the theme for tonight?" Go. And the first person to get the correct answer will win 1 million hamsters, compressed to the size of one hamster. It's really angry.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
so you'll win that. So yes, don't answer that. If you answer before Ted says to answer, you get the finger of shame.
Finger of shame. I've got it somewhere. Can't, always a
Do you
finger
know what's
of
really
shame.
funny? Every time I go downstairs, like Mama Wolf hasn't finished a cup of tea, I say, "You've not finished your tea," and she goes, "Finger of shame."
You know what you want to do? You want to get yourself one of those big foam hands and just walk in there with that one on one day when she hasn't done it and go, "Mum, finger of shame."
She gives herself the finger of shame now. She's well
Oh,
trained.
bless her.
Yes. So there you go. So over to you, Ted, with your wondrous selection. Now, don't forget, of course, we don't know how many of these are in stock. There might be 1, there might be 1 million. So if any of these tickle your fancy,
Slap it in your basket. I nearly forgot then.
and don't forget,
It's not yours till you check it out.
Yeah, so if there's only one in stock and you get it in your basket and somebody else buys it first, yeah, you've lost it.
Yeah.
So make sure you get it checked out ASAP. Off you go, Ted.
Yep. Yep, as we say, we don't know how many there is. So if there's one, there could be 101. So if you like it, slap it in your basket and take it away and pay for it. But yeah, it's really easy tonight because it's the last show of the year. As I've said, if you were here earlier, it's the last show of the year, and everybody will win tonight. Even if you don't get it right, we'll still send you a nothing anyway.
Tell you what, as it's Christmas, why don't we give the winner a ding?
We'll give the winner, we'll give the winner a ding, and everybody else who's watching tonight can get a free hamster through
Just
the
gets hamsters.
tubes.
Yeah, but no dings.
So, right, without further ado, we'll share the screen.
I assume that means if you win, you don't get the hamster.
No, you get the hamster and the ding.
Get the hamster.
I was
but
hoping it'd
might-
just be a dick, not that.
Yeah, there is industrial action in the postal service, so you may
first
be
prize is
delayed
no
in getting
hamster.
your hamster.
Does that
Yeah.
does that mean, as Ted, that there's a tube strike?
Ah!
Charlie
It's
can
the
have
theme,
me
it's the
coat.
theme worms. Sorry.
The first one we have tonight is from Vallejo. It's a fantasy colours, elves and gnomes,
Scroll up a bit, Ted.
$17.99. Yeah, $17.99. You get a load of colours in there. You get ivory. You get 8 of them. Sunny skin tone as opposed to moony skin tone. Vermilion, gold brown, burnt red, light grey, medium blue, and night blue. It says this technique set contains the must-have colours for painting elves and mythical creatures from Middle Earth.
Oh, nice one.
This set includes a step-by-step guide to I'll forget the rest by Angel Giraldes and Jose Gonzalez for painting elves and mythical creatures. There you are. It might be worth getting just for the how-to step-by-step guide.
A lot of them guides are really good. I got the face painting set, and they are really informative.
Just scroll up to
Yeah.
the top, Ted, so they can see it. There you go. Couldn't see the name of it.
Yeah. So you get all them colours for $17.99. 8 colours. Yeah. Sometimes there might only be one colour in the set that you use, but the rest are on the shelf just for that, just in case. So
Well, they come in handy for making your own glazes up and things like that, don't they? You know, so yeah.
But I've got a Vallejo set somewhere for painting. Skin tones.
Yeah.
The sets are always usually like colours that go together well anyway, so
Yeah.
chances are you're going to make good use of most of those if you need some of them.
So there we are. Sets and gnomes. Yeah. And the next one is from ICM. This is the 132nd Bell Arctic Cobra.
gonna be
the
big, isn't
Arctic, yeah.
Shark mouth approved.
Yes.
Shark mouth Arctic. Look at the snow and ice. It could be the Eiger in it.
It's got shark eyes as well.
Oh,
Double
well,
whammy.
that's good. How big is that going to be? 1/32 scale. That's going to be a good.
That's massive, isn't it?
That's going to be about 14 feet long. You could put an engine in that and drive it. That's
You know, that
hyperbole,
ain't a-
folks. It's not real.
That ain't a bad helicopter, is it? I like that.
I do know that we've got the Apache now, and I don't know if maybe anybody in chat could tell me, is the Cobra still flying? This was like the heavy weapons carrier, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't it the predecessor to the Apache, the Cobra?
I'm
Bell
not sure
Cobra?
if they flew them both at the time. But anyway, this is 1/32nd. Now, Fox, Fox and I don't like building helicopters. I hate them.
With the wobbles.
It's mainly, I think it's mainly because you get such a small body, but you get this huge rotor span
blade,
that takes all the room up.
I think it's just because they're terrifying every time I've built one. In
It's
the past, been
okay
like a
if you
nightmare.
get like the helicopter that's got the folding rotors and that. Yeah, you can display them with the rotors folded, but yeah, they do take up a lot of space.
Mark Shellard says, "I'm a hamster squeezer. Pop."
So what you did there.
Yeah. So there we are. That's 62 quid, but that's big. That's a.
Yeah.
I do
one
like the
heck of a lot
shark
of
mouth. I'm
helicopter
not too
in
sure about the shark eyes.
Bobbin says Cobras are still in use, Ted.
Yeah, replace them
right.
with googly eyes. Makes everything better.
Might be.
there. Yeah. Can we zoom in on that? No, we can't zoom in on it. But there we are. Yeah, nice colour scheme. I think it did more information. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't say anything else about it.
Less information.
But there we are.
Button
There's
really
the
means.
Arctic Cobra US helicopter. If you like it, slap it in your basket.
Slap it in your basket. I've got the Airwolf theme in my head now.
Now the next one. Yeah, going back. I have to find one. If I'm doing a watch this store, I have to find one of these to keep Foxx happy. It's a Games Workshop.
And it's item number 3 as well, folks.
Cashier number 3, please. Oh, yes, I forgot to say you are contractually obliged to buy item number 3 whether you want it or not. It's the law.
Yep. So they are. And I particularly like this one because it sort of has the right colour scheme for probably the what's in store tonight. Games Workshop Tau Empire stealth battle suits. Yeah, I don't know why I mean stealth. Is it stealth in camouflage or stealth like in a stealth fight you can't pick them up on radar?
Yes, probably. Don't know.
But there we are. Yeah, I don't know anything about these or how big they are, but they look very nice. They look very Arctic-y and snowy.
It's a dude in
and
power armour, basically.
things
It's
like
a
that.
Tau dude in power armour.
And then there's some other colours you can do them in as well. If your snow isn't white, if it's yellow snow, you can paint them yellow.
I think that's a fire sept. I think I don't know that much about the Tau. I'm not that familiar with them.
But yeah, nicely painted, some nice figures, and there's I think looks like it equipped with the latest XV-25 stealth armour. These troops are the lone wolves of the Tau army. Tapau, group Tapau, operating independently of other formations. This box set contains 3 multi-part plastic XV-25 stealth suits and a marker light drone. Oh yeah, what kind of painting you do on them?
Brown
Amazing.
boys. Yeah.
And if you are into Games Workshop,
Which you
and
should be.
want some
You
more
should
of
be,
these,
really. You should be.
yeah, if you wanted to, there are more. You can get lots and lots of sets because, as we know, the eModels are now a Games Workshop official authorised dealer.
Yep.
Oh,
For all
there
your
we
Warhammer eModels.co.uk.
And the next one, back to Vallejo again. This is environment, Vallejo weather effects, snow.
No. I just misread it and I thought it was just a jar of environment. I'm like, environment in a can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your environmentalist in a can. So there we are. Yeah, you take the top off and there's serve the world.
Yeah.
Stop
the
fighting.
nice little things, the environment. I've got a few of them in the back there on the shelf, and they.
Is that like a paste or is it a powder?
Oh yeah,
What is
it's a bit like the AK textures, you know, the terrain
right.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get like your muds, you get your gravel, your sandy desert, you get puddles, you get all of that. It's basically the Vallejo terrain range.
Yeah, so it's a kind of stuff
I
you
got
might
the
put on the base of a
I got
Mini or
the
something
AK
like that.
version
Okay.
here.
Oh yeah. I used some of that when I did the ball tank.
Ball tank. What kind of
So
tank?
yeah,
Carl?
ball tank because it's round.
Yeah, there we are. So yeah. Once again, I don't know if they do yellow snow.
You have to make your own, Ted, but you don't want to know that.
Make it, yeah, don't eat yellow snow. The next one, the French style army. I think I did this. I think I did what's in store last Christmas, and I did this as well. The French army sledge train. French.
I don't think you did this, did you?
172nd French army sledge train, Napoleonic from the Napoleonic
Sledge train.
Wars. Once again, no more information about it. Streetlets, 172nd French army slave train. That's it. Yep.
Strelets tend to do a lot of tabletop wargaming stuff, so it's 1/72. So you can make nice little dioramas, or if you've got a tabletop army like a Napoleonic tabletop army, that's what they're kind of intended
So
for.
yeah, so you can mix this up with some of the Vallejo weathering environment. You can have some of that, and you could, you could do one or two things. You can make a nice little diorama out of it. It doesn't tell you what's in the box. Oh, it tells you what's in the box. You get one horse,
Horse with an H.
9 people, and you get one wheel for some reason. You don't get 2. You get one wheel One, no, oh,
Would
sorry, you
would
get,
that perhaps be a cannon of some sort? An artillery
yeah,
piece, I think.
I think you get 4 horses.
See,
9 people.
wouldn't you be tempted to mess with the Napoleonic battle people by putting in one of the Tau dudes just big in the middle?
Yeah. It could be on the, the Tau dude could be on the sledge. Cause
Yeah, as an egg for the kit build, you know, just bung him in there.
Give one of them an iPhone.
Yeah.
This apparently also says it's a French Army sledge train 2. So there must be a
there you
sledge train 1 somewhere. Probably where you get the other wheel. You've got to buy this.
Yeah.
I can't be the only person thinking that Strellet sounds like some kind of like throat lozenge. You got a bad cough? Take a Strellet.
Strepsils, that was it, wasn't it? With the throat sweets, yeah.
New from Strepsils, French Napoleonic Army.
Yeah. That's where the wheel went.
Yeah.
You don't need any wheels. It's a sledge.
Maybe they're just carrying the wheel on the sledge. 1 wheel horse on a unicycle, says Retro Rabbit. Yeah,
Could be.
could be. What? Yeah. Or 4 horses and 1. Oh, hang on. There's 4 wheels.
Is that to put on the horses so all the horses just go?
It's my eyesight and my age and maybe something I drank, but it's 4 wheels.
Now I'm seeing it from a long way away. It looks like the yellow thing says there's a wizard in the box. Is that right, or am I looking at that wrong? It's a long way from the screen.
And there could be a wizard. If you're actually lucky, there could be a wizard in the box.
That
It's a
came from the
wizard,
moon.
Harry.
He's a wizard. It came from the moon. This cave is not a natural formation.
So there we are. We've got 4 horses, 4 wheels, and 9 people. It's definitely 9 people. There
I
we
managed to
are.
get the most talk out of this kit. It's quite funny.
If you really want, if you really want to check, buy it for £8.09
Let us
and
know next
check
time.
it yourself. The next one. The next one is some German sacks. That's it. That's all they are.
Oliver Sacks?
£3.80, 1/72 German sacks that will probably go on the French sledge.
I'm guessing they're resin, perhaps. By the way, they're moulded on a gate.
Yeah, the way that they're moulded, they do look resin, and some
It's master kits, isn't it? So
yeah, some bits to cut off. So remember, if you're working with resin, respirators,
Absolutely.
water,
Stay safe.
stay
and wash
safe,
them
folks.
first to get all the mould release stuff off.
Yeah, resin has a tendency to be a bit greasy and slippy. It's got
Yeah,
mold
you have
release
to
on
wash
it.
them in soapy water.
Wash them, yeah.
Toothbrush.
Yeah, respirator, cut them off, wash them, and then you're good to go. Good to, yeah.
Do
Bit
not
of-
eat.
Yeah, do not eat. Yeah, do not let your children play with them. And finally, the last one tonight is the Academy 1/24 scale. This is going to be big. Hyundai Santa Fe. Yeah, we'll see.
Very funny looking train, that.
There's probably some people in here that may own a Santa Fe because they're pretty popular cars on the road at the moment. So if you want to build one of your own or have a model of one for 30 quid, there you go. The 4th generation mid-size sports utility vehicle, new tooling for the Korean market.
Ooh.
A partial snap together kit. There we
Look
go.
at the toolularity.
Multicolored parts, white. Only Korean packaging available. Decal stickers are available.
Okay, so it's going to be in Korean. That's cool. So it's an import then. Interesting.
So
If you're not in Korea, not many people will have this kit, so go for it.
so there
I
we
guess
go.
they haven't
There we go.
released this kit outside of Korea then, basically.
And this kit also comes with 4 wheels.
Yay, 4 wheels.
Yeah.
How many horses?
Anders Ericsson says, how can you tell that they are German sacks? Well, it's what's
It says
inside
it there.
them that gives it away.
Because they are correct, you see, they are correct sacks.
These are correct sacks.
Yes, you can tell it's German because it's correct.
Yeah, because of the quality. They are German.
My brother used to work for Ford many years ago, and he had to go to Germany for a meeting. And he pulled up at a petrol station with some of his German colleagues in the car, and he went to refill the car. And to him, the petrol cap's on the passenger side. So he got out, and it was on the other side. And he's like, oh, because it was his colleague's car. And he's like, oh, your petrol cap's on the wrong side. He went, no, we are Germans. The petrol cap is on the correct side of the car.
Yeah, I get with that. Yeah, but there you are. Yeah, we could tell they're German sacks just because they look German. They are superior sacks, says Harry Mount. So there we are. We'll nip through them all again. We've got Elves and Gnomes, a fantasy colour set from Vallejo. We've got the Bell Arctic Cobra, Games Workshop, Tapao Empire, Vallejo Snow, a Sledge from the Napoleonic Wars, Czech German Sacks, and the Academy Santa Fe. There we go. So there, if you do know what the connection is, go. And if you don't know what the connection is, you're going to win anyway.
Everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner.
That they're German because they are superior sacks.
They are German grey.
Ja, das ist richtig.
Santa Claus says Andy B. Andy B gets a ding. Yeah,
And a hamster.
Father Christmas. Yeah, and there could be something else in there as well. Remember where the Tapao people came from? The Tau people. Where did they come from? Tau,
Space.
Space.
They come from space.
Come from eModels.
come from Disney.
Santa's Arctic Workshop. There we go. 2 dings tonight. Retro
Oh,
Rabbit
the workshop.
Studios.
Well, that was tenuous. I got that one.
Santa's Workshop, Polar Express the movie, Penguins, Polar Express. Everyone's a winner. So yeah,
Penguin.
so stand by everybody.
Skullfish says Cliff Richard Summer Oddity.
Not
See
everyone's
what
a
you
winner,
did there.
Yeah. Has anybody said Easter yet? Has anybody got it right by saying Easter?
Yeah, it's the bunny that gave it away, Ted.
Yeah.
Is the theme
bunny-
worms?
It was the bunny in the sack that gave it away.
Yeah.
James Garside said Easter. There we
Yeah,
go.
that'll do.
Yeah, that'll do. Yep. So pressing the button.
Is the theme the metric system?
Yeah. The hamsters have been dispatched. They're forming a queue to climb into the cube as we speak.
It's an adorable cube. You've never seen such an adorable cube.
Yeah.
For some reason, I had occasion the other day to watch a video on YouTube, and I don't know the context, but it was basically there's a family, and they have like a room, and there's a tube that comes out of the wall of the house, and they have like 80 guinea pigs, and they just had footage of 80 guinea pigs coming out of the tube, and then they wander around the garden. At the end of the day, they all go back in the tube again, and it was bizarrely mesmerising watching 80 guinea pigs all tumble out of this tube.
I think what it is, you see in these American houses, is sometimes like have vacuum cleaners that you just plug into the wall. I think they must probably go round hoover the guinea pigs up at the end of the night, and they live in a big vacuum cleaner bag in the basement.
Well, it was kind of alarming because there was all these guinea pigs tumbling out of the tube, and then there was a chicken, and I'm like, that's not a guinea pig.
The chicken.
Rabbit says, I shall cherish this ding.
Yeah, well done.
Ding
Well done,
cherished.
everybody. You're all winners this evening. And
Everyone's a winner, baby.
Oh, you might also
hamsters
be a
are
winner
all
in a
winning.
little while if you've entered the competition from a couple of weeks back.
Good segue, Chris. Good
Yep.
segue.
Go find
Have you
this
got a comment
video.
on last week's video?
That one there. With
Cool,
the
who's
best-
them
the
two
best half of
handsome
the
looking
presenters.
fellas, mate?
The best 2 presenters did last week or 2 weeks ago show.
Yeah.
And, enter that because you might win one of them. Because you've got to be in it to win it and stuff. So go pop along to that
Absolutely.
video, leave a comment,
Yep.
and see if you win in just a few minutes' time. Go now, quick, go now. Don't leave here. Go open
Several
another window.
minutes, and we'll pad this out for a minute to give you a chance to go and put your answer in. What are your benches and bellies then, lads, while we're waiting?
Bench, Lehman Russ, as you know.
Yeah.
Belly, breakfast bar.
Ooh.
Beverage, at the moment, I'm drinking some orange.
Bench, I've got an Orc Big Track, and belly will be, I don't know yet, I've not had it.
And I just closed the chat because I clicked the wrong button. So
Ted's pressed the button.
What's your bench and belly, Chris?
For belly tonight, I had a steak pie with some potato. On my bench at the moment, I'm working my way through the D'Agostini R2D2.
Oh, nice one.
That's what I've done this evening. Wired up some of that. And my
Steak pie
beverage of choice at
ingredients,
the moment
steak
is
and
just
pie.
normal Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. My beverage of choice is eModels for the scale model enthusiast.
My beverage of choice is not Elmwood.
It's
Iced tea, innit?
Coloured
healthy
water.
milk.
It's just been one of them days today where I just needed something a bit stronger than tea. There we are. I've got the chat back. I'm back with you, folks.
Classic Model Building says, "Oh, a B-52 brackets words of Foxx." I don't get that.
Not sure what that is.
Have I missed something?
Is that enough time for people who are commenting?
I think that's enough time. Everybody should by now
Yeah,
have put a comment on last week.
I think we successfully padded that and didn't look like we was padding
No,
it.
we weren't padding it at all.
Padding.
So yes, this is what you could have won or could still win.
It's going to, 1/72, that's going to be still a big model, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a big bird.
It's going to be big.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you haven't already left a comment, it's probably a bit too late now because I'm going to click the button and this has got a bit of a
Yep.
delay in it. So, yeah, there we go. I've put the URL in there quite nicely. I shall filter duplicate users so you can only enter once. Oh, we've got to do maths. Hang about. 2 plus 7.
Oh, hang on, I need my phone. I've got a
Nine.
calculator to watch.
111 to 12.
I've just set an alarm for next Wednesday, but that didn't give me the answer.
I shall get the comments now, assuming I got the math right. We have 16 unique comments, so if you're one of those 16 people that have entered, congratulations.
Ooh.
Can we have a drum roll for the start button?
Drum, 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 drum.
There we go. We did ask for the reasons that Ted and Fox weren't here last week. So Retro Rabbit has won. Congratulations, Retro Rabbit. Fox has
There you
attempted
go,
to remove
mate.
his pants before removing shoes again. And Ted's
Trousers
moustache got
first,
caught
then
in the mailbox
shoes.
door.
Well, it's because when I get up, it says trousers first, then shoes on the poster on the wall. So I try and take the trousers off first and then my shoes at the end of the day. It doesn't work.
Same.
Congratulations
Yep.
to Retro Rabbit.
Well done.
Yeah.
What you need to do is send an email to the address at the top of the screen, ted@emodels.co.uk. Include your name, your address, obviously, and your phone number because the delivery driver might need your phone number. And then we will forward that on to the guys at eModels because we don't work there, and they will get that sent out to you.
Yeah. Bearing in mind as well, I think they do use carriers mostly, but sometimes things come via Royal Mail, and because of the industrial action, may be a little bit delayed if it comes that way.
Isn't Rabbit in the US, so that's not going to be Royal Mail.
Oh, yeah, it'll be the new year. It'll get sent out, won't it?
Yeah. So it'll be you'll probably be sent out before then, but it might take a while to get to you. Postal strikes and international shipping. So send us an email. We'll get that sent off to the guys.
Did you have a kit number for that?
Yeah. What should I use? I shall tell you the number is 08017B.
Free.
B.
B. I'll put it up on the
B.
screen again.
B.
Look, there it is. Copy it off there.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I've just bunged it in the chat for him.
I've never seen a letter in a SKU before. Rabbit says thank you, and Paul Lewis says Rabbit won a prize. Everybody's saying, and he also says what when he won.
Do we get to say, damn that pesky wabbit?
He also says, "Ooh, a big crash noise. I think they're finally demolishing the house next door."
Ooh.
Did you notice your bedroom wall just fall off? Because that's.
I think what probably happened is that the hamster has arrived in the wrong tube and it's turned up next door.
probably
Yeah,
came out
they-
a bit fast.
They sent him a full-size one, didn't they?
Yeah, sometimes. I actually here's the thing. Just on a complete off tangent, I was watching a video the other day where they were discussing a vacuum tube system, and they discussed something I'd never really considered, which is if you've got a vacuum tube system, I put my thing in and it goes thump, and it goes to. How do you stop it at the other end? So it doesn't just go out and bean someone. Apparently they have to have a backflow system where it pushes air in against the thing coming out, so it slows down before it gets to the. So I'll tell you, we don't have that, so your hamster may come out at like 150 miles an hour.
Yeah, ours is just a bit of rain guttering and a compressor, mate.
Yeah. We just
Yeah.
get cold.
Yeah, we
to do a
don't-
big- a
we
big
don't
trunk
have
down the
anything,
tube.
yeah. We don't have anything that technical, just a bit of drain pipe and the airbrush.
Well, we don't even do that. We just make sure that our tube is at a funny angle. So we have to have our tube really high up.
Well, we work out how far it's going and we tie a bit of string of the appropriate length to it, so it just... Yeah.
That's it. Cool.
It's got a big long stick that pushes it all the way down the tube. I'll need the 370-kilometre stick. Hang on.
Yeah.
It'll be delivered in real time. Woohoo.
Anyway, should we announce what we're giving away in time for the next show? Which will
Happy
be,
Christmas.
It'll be in the new year. The next show.
It's going to be the 9th of January, isn't it? The
It
next
is,
show.
because next time we're due on would actually fall on a bank holiday because it's New Year's Day plus one. So we'll defer until the following Monday the 9th.
Yeah.
9th.
But
Yeah.
I badgered James to do an extra giveaway because it's Christmas. It's the last show of the year, and I said let's do one of these as an extra special giveaway.
It's half a
So
badger.
please press the button. So gentlemen, please press the button and reveal.
Yeah,
tonight's
there you go.
giveaway.
Let's have a looky look. There you go, folks. You are in with a chance to win this new release Tamiya 1/48 scale F35A Lightning 2.
Yeah, it's
Look
a
at that bad
brand
boy.
new release. It's only come out, I think, last month.
There was four
Right.
of these. There was four of these flew over Lake Windermere the other day. And
Yeah.
they were super. It's like Jerry Anderson, the noise that they make.
Yeah. So
it's a
yeah,
good-
you are in with a chance of winning this bad boy. Look at that. That is 85 quid's worth of F35 Lightning oomphness, mate. Look at that. lot.
It's massive because it's 1/48th.
Yeah.
But it's also a brand new kit, fresh.
Brand
out.
new
It's only about a
release.
month, 2 months older.
Yeah. So
It's the latest addition to their 1/48
Yeah.
air
So,
fighter. thing.
big thanks to Pete, James, and the folks at eModels. This is a seriously sexy giveaway. Look at that.
It's not often they give away stuff like this because for obvious reasons. But whoa.
Yeah.
If I didn't know better, I would have thought that was a photograph of the actual plane. It's only the stuff. In the
Yeah,
background.
it really is. Yeah, it looks like they took some pictures of it when it was getting launched and
I never,
announced. But
I
yeah,
never realised the canopy opened at the front.
yeah, it's
Weird, isn't
gorgeous though, isn't it? I mean, you think of the weathering potential and the pre-shading and all the real nice washes and filters you can apply to this bad boy. Look at that.
It's another one of those modern jets where you really have to like painting missiles.
Yeah, it is serious. I mean, look at that. That is a serious amount of detail going on.
Lee Barrett says moist, so I think he likes it.
Yeah, so as you
Interesting.
can see,
Classic model
folks,
building.
there's a lot of artwork for it. Look at all of that lot.
Shellard says it's a seriously sexy giveaway. That's like
It
a Star
is, isn't
Destroyer.
it? You got all your bombs in the bomb bays there. You got your cockpit.
Is that
You've
like a
got
Bombay
your
dance band?
dudes.
Oh,
I
and
see what
pilot
you.
too.
Yeah,
There was a pilot on YouTube. Fox has been talking about YouTube. There's a pilot on
Yeah.
YouTube that's shown ejecting. He'd landed it vertically.
that's
and
right.
so-
Yeah,
It
It went a
bounced.
bit wonky.
yeah. The front landing gear didn't go correctly, did it? Yeah. But that is seriously detailed, isn't it? Look at that. You've
detail
got
on
the
that- on that
canisters on the back of
ejection
the
seat.
seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be
So,
ashamed
yeah.
to put, it'd be a shame to put him in the cockpit. You could leave him
Well,
like. on the
You think of the
montage.
detail you can just get around on this, of all your different bluing
feathers.
effects and yeah.
That'd be
You
good.
you could probably use the entire Viejo True Metal series on that.
Yeah. So there's loads of pictures there, folks, of what you're going to win. So get yourselves over there and have a looky loo.
Yeah,
Well,
do
that's
have
a
a look at
nice. Look at it on the sprues, Ted. It's actually done in such a way you don't get that really horrible wing scene.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's pretty cleverly done. That. So yeah. So there
So
you
we-
go, folks.
Yep. All you
Brilliant.
need to do if you want to win this is
Yeah,
quite
just go
simply-
back to the cockpit. Was the cockpit coloured?
It looks like the canopy is coloured, mate, doesn't it?
Ooh,
Yeah, doesn't it?
Looks like it's
tint
done
to
in
it.
a smoke effect or whatever, doesn't it? So yeah.
Well, that's what Tamiya smoke's often used for. Is for tinting
Yeah.
cockpit canopies, isn't it?
So there you go, folks. That is what you are in with a chance of winning. So what we going to ask them, mate?
All you need to do is when this show is finished, when it's a normal video on the eModels channel, just put a comment on it, not in chat now, but a normal video comment. And in your comment, keep it family friendly. In your comment,
it's a lightning aircraft. Something about
Yeah,
the
what would
weather,
you,
yeah,
what
the
would your
weather,
pilot call sign be? Have we done that one before?
No, don't think we have.
I
Yeah,
can think of a better one.
Go on then, think of a better one.
I can think of a better one. What would you do if you had a moustache like Ted's?
Yeah, how would you wear your moustache?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ted's got an
Wha-
epic moustache. What would you do with if you had one?
There's me
waxed.
thinking you was going to come up with something really interesting.
I
Should
was
have
just
known,
going to
shouldn't
get
I,
people
Chris?
to
don't have
say
to- we
Merry
can do
Christmas
something
to us,
else.
but you know, it's fine.
Yeah, just type AN comment.
So what we're going for then? What do they have to type? I was only joking.
Oh, we got
No
okay.
idea.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, as it's called a lightning, we'll do something weather related, jokes,
Yeah.
comments, fun fact, things like that.
Something fun but not necessarily accurate about lightning.
Yeah,
no,
because
not accurate at all.
it's been snowing up here as well. It's been snowing
Yeah.
all over the UK. Yeah. So
Or can
yeah.
you always a wee bit of snoop?
So you've got up until the 9th of January to get your comments in, but do it now so that you know you've done it and you don't forget, because
Tell
you'll
your
be
friends.
gutted. Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll be gutted if you don't do it.
Yeah, tell your friends. Your friends might not want it, but they could enter it for you.
Yeah.
Enter on your behalf, and yeah, so that's it.
So if we get a comment from a Mrs. Ted, we'll know that you're pulling a fast one.
Well, if we get a comment from a not Mrs. Ted.
Yeah, or you get one from H.
Yeah. Comment from Ted, not the Ted that you see on the telly, by the
Different
way.
Ted, honest.
Ted not from the telly Ted.
Yeah. So there we go. That'll about bring us to the end of the evening and the end of the year. Gosh, another 12 months has gone past. And
Did you say
nothing's
gosh?
happened.
Did you really just say gosh?
He did, didn't he?
That's almost one step away from saying
He,
golly.
he went all McLeish, didn't he? Ew.
Gosh. Oh,
Gosh.
Gosh, you what? Another year gone. Oh golly, what?
Oh golly.
So we can look forward to next year, and for what next year brings. We should have a round of Old Lang Syne, but we won't be singing.
No, we'll just have a round of alcohol instead.
No, yeah, but that's it, folks. Thanks for joining us for another 12 months, and we hope that next week, this time next week, as I say, it'll really all be over, bar from the turkey sandwiches and the gammon joints and things like that. So,
Having chips is our Boxing Day treat.
yeah. So we do hope Santa brings you everything that you wish for, and if you didn't wish for it, he hope you bring it you anyway.
And if you don't want it, send it to me.
Yeah, and if you don't want it, send it to Ted, Foxx, Colin, well,
Yeah, especially if it's
Colin,
food.
Chris.
Yeah, send your bounties to me and your sprouts to Fox.
I want some bounties as well. Split them half and half.
bounties as well?
You want some sprouts. You like
No, I
sprouts.
don't.
You do
I
like
like
sprouts.
sprouts.
You
yeah.
like
I like
sprouts
sprouts.
now.
I don't want the bounties.
People have spoken.
No, I don't want.
Elon Musk did a poll on Twitter and 70% said you like sprouts. You've got to go with it.
No, I don't like sprouts.
Anyway, it's time to go. Time to switch off for this year. And we'll see you all in the new year, all bright and cheerful. And until then, have a great new year and slangivar to you. Bye,
Good
everyone.
night.
Stay safe, folks. All the best for
Bye.
2023. Catch you
Yes,
later.
neighbours.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.